On the last episode of this series, I looked at Michael Reeves, specifically to rank his Star Wars Legends books based on the user review scores and ratings that they received on the 5 major websites that do user reviews for books in a series EU by the numbers. This data I got together over 2 years ago for a series of articles for the expandeduniverse.com. If you want more info on that, how I got the numbers, and how I calculated it, you can go to the article in the pinned comment. But today I want to cover another Michael, this one being Michael Stackpole. Just some quick stats on him before we get to the rankings. He wrote 8 novels for Star Wars Legends. This puts him at 6th amongst all authors who wrote adult novels in Star Wars Legends. He's actually tied for 6th with James Luceno, and is also tied with Luceno for 11th overall, this being authors who've also written children and young adult novels as well. He has an average star rating, this being how many stars out of 5 his books were given, as all 5 websites use a 5-star rating scale of 3.94, which puts him at 10th. He has 87,894 total user ratings, this being how many people left a rating or review on one of his books. That puts him at 4th overall, which is actually one place behind Aaron Alston. His star rating as well, being 10th, is also one place behind Aaron Alston. Kind of funny. The 2 X-Wing novels authors are 1 spot away from each other on each of these 2 standings. Divide that by how many books he wrote, you get 10,986.75 user ratings per book, which puts him at 7th. And he was active from 1996 to 2000, which is actually the shortest time span for any author who wrote at least 5 Star Wars Legends adult novels. So starting off the list with number 8, we have the first book in the Darth Tide duology for New Jedi Order, Onslaught, which came out on Tuesday, February 1st of 2000. Quick note here, for a lot of Stackpole's books, especially in the Bantam era, there are conflicting sources say conflicting things about when these books actually came out. For simplicity purpose, I'm using the Amazon numbers and what they say on this, which might be wrong, but again, we don't know because all the sources are conflicting. That has a star rating of 3.76 with 9,708 total user ratings, and is overall ranked 104 out of the 160 Star Wars Legends novels. At number 7, we have the other book in the Dark Tide duology, Ruin. This coming out on Tuesday, June 6th of 2000, according to Amazon. This one with a star rating of 3.78, with 9,555 total user ratings, and is ranked 102nd out of 160. At number 6, we have the 8th book in the X-Wing series, Isard's Revenge, which came out on Tuesday, the 13th of April, 1999. This one with a star rating of 3.95, with 8,306 user ratings, which is the lowest of all his books, and an overall is ranked 51 out of 160. At number 5, coming into the top 5, we have book 3 of the X-Wing series, The Krytos Trap, which came out on Wednesday, the 2nd of October of 1996. This one with a star rating of 3.98. User ratings, it got 10,399, and is overall ranked 44 out of the 160 Star Wars Legends novels. At number 4, we have book 2 of the X-Wing series, Wedge's Gamble, which came out on Tuesday, the 2nd of May, 1996. This one was a star rating of 3.99 with 11,536 total star ratings, and an overall ranking of 40 out of 160. At number 3, we have I, Jedi, which came out on Monday, May 4th of 1998. This one, fun fact, all 3 sources actually agree on that date of May 4th, 1998, which would make it the first and only release of any Star Wars media on Star Wars Day prior to 2017. It has a star rating of 4, just a shade over 4 even, with a total user ratings of 12,535, and an overall ranking of 35th out of 160. At number 2, we have book 4 of the X-Wing series, The Back to War, which came out on Thursday, the 6th of February 1997. It with a 4.04 star rating, with 10,247 total user ratings, and an overall ranking of 30th out of 160. And then finally, in the top spot, we have the very first book in the X-Wing series, the one that started it all, X-Wing Rogue Squadron, which came out on Monday, the 1st of January of 1996. It's with a star rating of 4.05, with 15,610 user ratings, and an overall ranking of 24th out of 160. Now, just some charts as I wrap all these down. As I wrap up with all of these, looking at his books over time and how they did with each of these data points indicating one of his books, you can see that overall star ratings, they tended to dip and went down over time. You can definitely see that with his two entries in New Jedi Order being significantly lower than the rest of it, all being either mainline series in the X-Wing novels or derivatives of it being iJedi. Though you can see that Back to War did bring in a lot of people, almost back to the point of that Rogue Squadron did. When you look at the his overall ratings over time, you kind of see the same general trend of more people reading the first books and then kind of dropping off, with a big jump. This jump coming in for iJedi, actually. A lot of people came back to it for iJedi, but then for Isar's Revenge, you can see that it kind of plummeted quite a lot. Might be because of the fact that Isar's Revenge came after Aaron Alston's 3 X-Wing books, so uh, people might have dropped it because of Alston and then took over and not picked it back up when Stackpole came out. But just some interesting things. No real lessons we can take from these, unlike some of the other ones I've covered, but just some things that I find interesting. So that does it for Michael Stackpole. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think and who you'd like me to cover next. And until next time, take care.